Good morning, kids. I'm Miss Janelle. Before we begin our lesson, let's take a look at our missionary of the month. Joseph and Emmy Swanson serve in Taiwan, and we can be praying for them because they recently moved to a new area and they're trying to meet Christians and pastors there. Let's remember to pray for Joseph and Emmy throughout our week. Last week in our Bible study, we learned about how God fought for his people at Jericho. Now, they're going to move on and take the rest of the land. God had given them instructions to drive out the nations living in the land of Canaan. These nations were corrupt and would try to pull them away from their focus on the Lord. God reminded Joshua and the Israelites that if they wanted to be successful in the land, they must obey the Lord. Only be strong and very courageous, being careful to do according to all the law that Moses, my servant, commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may have good success wherever you go. Sadly, Achan didn't obey God when the Israelites defeated Jericho, so they were defeated in the battle of Ai. But there were times when the Israelites did obey God. One time, 5 kings attacked one of Israel's allies called Gibeon. The men of Gibeon sent a message to Joshua, "Help us!" So Joshua and his whole army went to Gibeon. The Lord said to Joshua, "Do not be afraid of the kings, for I have handed them over to you." As the Israelites fought, God confused the armies of their enemies and helped Israel defeat them. The king's armies fled, but the Lord sent hail from the sky to stop them. But the battle wasn't over yet. Joshua needed more time to fight before the sun went down, so he prayed to God. Then do you know what happened? The sun stood still, and the moon stopped until they defeated the kings. The Israelites took over many other cities. God fought for his people and helped them conquer the land. God gave the Israelites peace and rest from their enemies for many years. When Joshua was old, he reminded the Israelites about all the great things God had done for them. The people said, "We will worship the Lord because he is our God." Do you know what Joshua's name means? It means the Lord is salvation. God brought us salvation by sending his son, Jesus, to die on the cross and rise again. Sinners can look to him for victory over sin and death. Remember, next Sunday is Resurrection Sunday, which is a special time when we get to celebrate this. Well, that's all for today. I hope you have a good week, and don't forget to ask your parents about the email that we sent you. We'll talk again next Sunday. Bye.